The crypto bull market is obviously underway as Bitcoin is still up over 110% over the last year. Most of the reason for this bull market happening is, well, twofold. One, the Bitcoin halving, which is now complete. Typically after a Bitcoin halving, we see a broader parabolic bull market for not just Bitcoin, but crypto overall. The other major catalyst that got this bull run started, arguably, was the spot Bitcoin ETFs that launched in the United States. But yesterday, the spot Bitcoin ETF and a spot Ethereum ETF launched in Hong Kong. Let's talk a little bit about this Hong Kong spot Bitcoin and crypto ETF launch yesterday and why some are saying that it was an absolute flop and what the facts are with this ETF. Just as so you guys know where my mind is at with this, I think that broadly speaking, this is a very bullish event for crypto overall. I'm going to make that argument in this video and talk to you guys about what we're seeing in crypto for the price action today, what we can expect next for Bitcoin and the asset class as a whole. If you like the content, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more crypto content, and let's get into it, guys. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip, and today, Bitcoin actually got to the low $60,000 price range. In fact, right now it's trading at $60,300 at the time of this recording. Ethereum broke down below $3,000 today, despite ETFs launching in Hong Kong. What I want to remind you guys very quickly is we have been trading in this range, and we really haven't broken truly down and out of this range yet. These trend lines aren't exact, and so we're still kind of in this range up here. We have not had a true crash, a true breakdown yet. Now, what a lot of people were fearful of is after the Bitcoin halving, which has already occurred, of a broader crypto crash coming, and arguably since the peak, since we have already broken our previous highs briefly, we are down 20%, which is a significant crash for crypto overall. When you zoom out and you look at what Bitcoin's done over the last year and what got us to this point, if you guys remember, the spot ETFs for BlackRock and some of the other major US institutions launched back in the beginning in January of 2024. But when we look at the chart, and what you're looking at where my cursor is right now is October of 2023. Now, what happened in October of 2023 is a fake news story where the BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETFs were launched, but that was not true. Cointelegraph put out a fake news story essentially, and regardless of whether it was fake or true, it was a greater catalyst for an uproar to the upside for Bitcoin overall. So upon watching this happen, even though this was fake news, Bitcoin got a pump, and then when the ETFs actually launched in January, you see we got another leg up. Many people that were anticipating this whole Hong Kong spot ETF launch were anticipating a very big move to the upside. Unfortunately, the opposite is true. Breaking news, Hong Kong 6 spot Bitcoin ETFs only saw $11 million in trading volume on the very first day. To put that into perspective for you, there's a token we've been talking a lot on this channel called Crow with Knife. It has $25 million of trading volume, a meme token, right? And that's just one example. My point is $11 million on the first day of trading for these ETFs is, for all intensive purposes, a big flop, right? This did not match the expectations for what people expected to see. Now, when you look at what happened in the US, here's a comparison for you. A figure that pales the $11 million in comparison to the $4.6 billion of trading volume on the very first day of the 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs launched in the United States. Now, yesterday I talked a little bit about how you got to recognize that the ETF market is only 0.6% of the size of the US ETF market. And so I think a lot of people got overhyped up here, and when the volume didn't come from this event and the launch of this ETF, I think that it spooked people out and we saw a little bit of a move to the downside. But nonetheless, guys, this is a very significant event. You can see right here is the opening ceremony of this ETF going live in Hong Kong. And what this signals to us is something bigger than just, the 24-hour price action on Bitcoin, and even acknowledging, okay, fine, the volume on that ETF, $11 million, is very small. That's because arguably right now, Bitcoin's in a consolidation period, guys. Bitcoin has had 7 green consecutive months in a row. April is red right now. And so inevitably, I think that a lot of people are fearful, especially folks that would buy the ETFs, to buy the peak of this market. So I think people are waiting on the sidelines, seeing how this is going to shake out. Nonetheless, this is huge. What this shows us, guys, is Hong Kong, Asia is getting into crypto. We see now the US, Hong Kong, I think Canada has some ETFs for Bitcoin as well. These ETFs are probably going to go global, guys, and we have global crypto adoption ahead of us, even if, again, this was an underwhelming number for the day. And as a reminder, today, breaking news, BlackRock is hosting a Bitcoin investing conference today. They're even going to have Edward Snowden as a guest speaker, who, if you don't know who that is, he's an infamous whistleblower for the U.S., talking about U.S. intelligence surveillance on U.S. citizens, obviously a historical figure in that capacity, challenging some of the things that the U.S. had going on in the past, and he's been seeking asylum, I believe, in Russia for a number of years. He's even going to be included in this, which is very interesting to see. So BlackRock hosting this conference with Edward Snowden, who has a movie made about him. Guys, this is a movie in itself. What's happening with crypto, this is global crypto adoption. Now, the truth is latest data, according to Crypto.com Research and Insights, that the spot Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S. Had a total net inflow yesterday of 11.95 billion, but a net outflow of 59 million. And that is because BlackRock's ETF is seeing about zero inflow for 4 consecutive days, zero inflow for the BlackRock ETFs. But that's coming after record-breaking inflows into this space and after Bitcoin has already surged so much over the year, guys. If you look at from the bottom of this bear market, Bitcoin is already up from low to where we're at today, 287%. At one point, it was up 374%, which is an incredible gain. And if you're sitting there and you're wondering what the heck's going on with Bitcoin, why is it, quote, crashing today, which arguably this isn't even a crash. This is just consolidation around some of the highs like we've seen in the past. Again, I like to zoom out and look at what historically we've seen for the next leg up in a crypto bull market. Again, when Bitcoin broke its previous all-time highs from 2013 and it moved up in 2017, it took about 55 days at this point for it to break to the next leg up. Then breaking its 2017 highs in the next bull market in 2020, it took about 18 days for Bitcoin to have this next leg up. So far, it's been about 60 days or so, and we haven't had that next leg up. But broadly speaking, guys, I don't think anything's changed. In fact, there have been some things that changed, but really only for the bull case. You see politicians like Robert F. Kennedy Jr., like Donald Trump, talking about pro-Bitcoin and crypto things. Donald Trump even launched his own ordinals program as well. He launched his own ordinals product as well recently. Not to mention he has his own Ethereum NFTs. We have major institutions getting into crypto. We have major influencers. We have global leaders getting into crypto. We have countries adopting crypto. I still believe that a broader bull market is coming. And so while these Hong Kong ETFs may have been a flop, guys, breaking news, the bull market is not canceled. Could we see a month, 2 months, even 6 months, worst case scenario, potentially, of downside to sideways action? That is on the table. That's always been on the table. But if you look at the long term and you see what Bitcoin and crypto does over time, it goes up and to the right, especially Bitcoin. After a Bitcoin halving, we have every single time after a Bitcoin halving seen a parabolic bull market, which hasn't even begun yet. I'm expecting the overall market cap to break through its previous highs at $3 trillion. Right now, we're only sitting at $2.14 trillion. That means there's about $1 trillion that is still due to flow into this space. But in the meantime, people are fearful. A lot of people say for the traditional market, sell in May, walk away. Not to mention tomorrow is the FOMC meeting, which I want to do a live stream for. I'll probably do a live stream for the FOMC meeting tomorrow. So that's causing some volatility ahead of that news. And Fed Chair Jerome Powell and the Board of Governors are going to come out to decide what they're going to do about inflation. Inflation's not so good. So there's a lot of catalysts happening right now. In the meantime, has my opinion, has my strategy changed with crypto overall? No, absolutely not. I've actually been making an incredible amount of money on meme coins. I've had this line drawn out for a while, and it looks like the chart wants to see this through. We'll see exactly how it plays out, but were the Hong Kong ETFs an absolute flop? I honestly think the answer is no, but people are saying that it is today because definitely the inflows were underwhelming. $11 million in trading volume, not the best. Also, we see that BlackRock's inflows have been basically at zero for the last 4 days. That's a sign of what's going on right now. At some point, guys, there will be more inflows to these ETFs. There will be a parabolic bull market, in my personal opinion. This is something we've been discussing for now 2 years on this channel, over 3,300 videos. We accumulated in the bear market. We still believe that there's accumulation opportunities ahead, especially as you see dips on a day like today. So my question to you is, are you buying this dip? What do you think about the Hong Kong ETF, guys? That's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and as always, guys, don't forget to DCA HODL, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace, y'all. See you next time.